Are you tired of chasing happiness only to find it slipping through your fingers? What if I told you that true happiness isn't just a fleeting emotion, but something you can cultivate and sustain? In The How of Happiness, Sonja Lyubomirsky reveals the science-backed strategies that can help you create lasting happiness. This isn't about quick fixes or empty promises. It's a practical, research-based guide to living a life filled with joy, purpose, and fulfillment. Get ready to discover the steps you can take today to transform your life from the inside out. The How of Happiness. Summary. What if happiness wasn't just something that happens to us, but something we could actively create? That's the central premise of The How of Happiness by Sonja Lyubomirsky. In this groundbreaking book, Lyubomirsky, a renowned psychologist, presents a scientifically based approach to understanding and achieving happiness. She argues that while genetics and circumstances play a role in our overall happiness, a significant portion is entirely within our control. Lyubomirsky's research reveals that 50% of our happiness is determined by our genetic set point, a sort of baseline level of happiness that we naturally return to. Another 10% is influenced by our life circumstances, such as income, health, and relationship status. But the remaining 40%? That's determined by our thoughts, actions, and behaviors. In other words, nearly half of our happiness is something we can actively shape. This book isn't about magical thinking or unrealistic expectations. Instead, it's about real, actionable strategies that you can implement in your daily life to increase your happiness and well-being. Through practical exercises, Lyubomirsky guides you on a journey to understand what truly makes you happy and how to incorporate those elements into your life consistently. Are you interested in the full book? See the link in the description down below. Chapter 1. Understanding Happiness: What it is and what it isn't. Before we dive into how to cultivate happiness, it's essential to understand what happiness really is. Lyubomirsky begins by debunking some common myths about happiness. One of the most pervasive myths is the belief that happiness is a destination, a place we arrive at once we've achieved certain goals, like getting a promotion, finding the perfect partner, or buying a dream home. However, Lyubomirsky explains that happiness isn't a destination, but a process. It's not something we achieve and then hold on to forever. Instead, happiness is about enjoying the journey, savoring the moments, and finding joy in the present. This understanding is crucial because it shifts our focus from constantly striving for something in the future to appreciating what we have right now. Happiness also isn't about having a perfect life or avoiding negative emotions. Life is full of ups and downs, and true happiness involves embracing the full range of human experiences, including challenges and setbacks. By accepting that life isn't always easy, we can cultivate a deeper sense of contentment that isn't easily shaken by external circumstances. Lyubomirsky emphasizes that happiness is a choice, a series of decisions we make every day. It's about choosing to focus on the positive, to be grateful, to connect with others, and to live in alignment with our values. This choice is empowering because it puts the control of our happiness squarely in our hands. Chapter 2. The 40% Solution: Why Your Actions Matter More Than You Think. As mentioned earlier, Lyubomirsky's research shows that 40% of our happiness is influenced by our actions and behaviors. This 40% is where we have the most control, and it's where we can make the most significant impact on our overall happiness. One of the key insights from Lyubomirsky's research is that happiness isn't about having more. It's about doing more. It's about engaging in activities that bring us joy, meaning, and fulfillment. These activities can vary from person to person, but they generally fall into three categories: pursuing meaningful goals, fostering positive relationships, and practicing gratitude. Lyubomirsky introduces the concept of happiness activities, specific actions you can take to boost your happiness. These activities are based on extensive research and have been shown to have a lasting impact on well-being. Some examples of happiness activities include practicing acts of kindness, nurturing social connections, and engaging in regular physical activity. What's crucial here is the idea of intentionality. To maximize your happiness, you need to be intentional about incorporating these activities into your daily life. It's not enough to do them sporadically. They need to become habits that you practice consistently. Lyubomirsky provides practical tips for making these activities a regular part of your routine, such as setting aside time each day for gratitude journaling or scheduling weekly social outings with friends. By focusing on the 40% solution, you can take proactive steps to create the life you want. This approach is empowering because it shows that no matter what challenges you face, you have the ability to increase your happiness through your actions. Chapter 3. Finding Your Happiness. Set point: how to know what works for you. Not all happiness activities are created equal. What works for one person might not work for another. That's why it's essential to find your happiness set point, the activities and strategies that resonate most with you and have the most significant impact on your well-being. Lyubomirsky introduces the concept of person-activity fit, which is the idea that different people benefit from different activities based on their personalities, values, and circumstances. For example, some people might find that practicing gratitude has a profound impact on their happiness, while others might find more joy in engaging in creative activities or spending time in nature. To help you find your happiness set point, Lyubomirsky provides a self-assessment tool that allows you to identify which happiness activities are most likely to work for you. The assessment takes into account factors such as your personality traits, preferences, and current life situation. Once you've identified the activities that resonate with you, Lyubomirsky encourages you to experiment with them. Try incorporating different activities into your routine and observe how they make you feel. Pay attention to the activities that bring you the most joy and satisfaction, and focus on making those a regular part of your life. It's also important to remember that your happiness set point can change over time. What works for you now might not work as well in the future, and that's okay. The key is to stay flexible and open to trying new things. By continuously exploring and refining your happiness activities, you can ensure that you're always working towards maximizing your well-being. Chapter 4. The Power of Gratitude: Transforming Your Life Through Appreciation. Gratitude is one of the most powerful happiness activities you can practice. In this chapter, Lyubomirsky delves into the science of gratitude and explains how it can transform your life. Gratitude is the practice of recognizing and appreciating the good things in your life, both big and small. It's about shifting your focus from what you lack to what you have. This shift in perspective has profound effects on your mental and emotional well-being. Lyubomirsky presents research showing that people who regularly practice gratitude experience higher levels of happiness, improved relationships, better physical health, and increased resilience in the face of adversity. Gratitude has also been shown to reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. One of the most effective ways to practice gratitude is through journaling. Lyubomirsky suggests keeping a gratitude journal where you write down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for each day. These can be simple things, like a warm cup of coffee in the morning, or more significant events, like a promotion at work. The key is to make this practice a daily habit. Another way to cultivate gratitude is by expressing appreciation to others. Lyubomirsky encourages you to take the time to thank the people in your life who have made a positive impact on you. This can be as simple as sending a thank you note or as meaningful as having a heartfelt conversation. Expressing gratitude not only makes you feel good, but also strengthens your relationships and fosters a sense of connection. Lyubomirsky also discusses the importance of savoring, taking the time to fully appreciate and enjoy the positive experiences in your life. This can be as simple as pausing to enjoy a beautiful sunset or taking a moment to savor a delicious meal. By savoring these moments, you can deepen your sense of gratitude and increase your overall happiness. Chapter 5. Cultivating Optimism: Seeing the Glass Half Full. Optimism is another critical component of happiness. And in this chapter, Lyubomirsky explores how you can cultivate a more positive outlook on life. Optimism is the tendency to expect positive outcomes and focus on the bright side of things. It's not about ignoring the challenges and difficulties in life, but about approaching them with a sense of hope and possibility. Lyubomirsky presents research showing that optimistic people are generally happier, healthier, and more successful than their pessimistic counterparts. They are better at coping with stress, more resilient in the face of adversity, and more likely to achieve their goals. One of the most effective ways to cultivate optimism is through positive self-talk. Lyubomirsky suggests paying attention to your inner dialogue and challenging any negative or pessimistic thoughts that arise. Instead of dwelling on what could go wrong, focus on what could go right. For example, if you're facing a challenging situation, remind yourself of your strengths and past successes. Another strategy for cultivating optimism is visualization. Lyubomirsky encourages you to visualize positive outcomes for your goals and aspirations. Imagine yourself achieving your goals and experiencing the joy and satisfaction that comes with success. This mental imagery can boost your confidence and motivation, making it more likely that you'll take the necessary steps to turn your vision into reality. Lyubomirsky also discusses the importance of surrounding yourself with positive influences. Spend time with people who uplift and inspire you, and limit your exposure to negative influences, such as pessimistic news or toxic relationships. By creating a positive environment, you can reinforce your optimistic mindset and increase your overall happiness. Chapter 6. Nurturing Relationships, the Key to Lasting Happiness. One of the most consistent findings in happiness research is that strong social connections are essential for lasting happiness. In this chapter, Lyubomirsky delves into the science of relationships and offers practical strategies for nurturing and strengthening your social bonds. Lyubomirsky begins by explaining that humans are inherently social creatures, and our relationships play a central role in our well-being. People who have strong social connections, whether with family, friends, or romantic partners, tend to be happier, healthier, and more resilient than those who are socially isolated. One of the key ways to nurture your relationships is by investing time and energy into them. Lyubomirsky encourages you to prioritize your relationships and make a conscious effort to spend quality time with the people you care about. This can be as simple as scheduling regular catch-ups with friends or setting aside time for date nights with your partner. Communication is also crucial for maintaining strong relationships. Lyubomirsky suggests practicing active listening, where you fully engage with the other person and show genuine interest in what they have to say. This helps to build trust, understanding, and emotional intimacy. Expressing appreciation and gratitude is another powerful way to strengthen your relationships. Let the people in your life know how much they mean to you and how much you value their presence. This can be done through words, gestures, or acts of kindness. Lyubomirsky also discusses the importance of forgiveness in maintaining healthy relationships. Holding on to grudges and resentments can damage your relationships and negatively impact your happiness. By practicing forgiveness, you can let go of negative emotions and move forward with a sense of peace and reconciliation. Finally, Lyubomirsky emphasizes the importance of being there for others in times of need. Providing support and showing empathy during difficult times can deepen your relationships and create a sense of mutual trust and respect. Chapter 7. The Role of Flow. Finding Joy in the Present Moment. Flow is a state of complete immersion and focus in an activity where time seems to fly by, and you feel fully engaged and energized. In this chapter, Lyubomirsky explores the concept of flow and its role in enhancing happiness. Flow is often described as being in the zone, where you lose yourself in an activity and experience a deep sense of satisfaction and fulfillment. This state is typically achieved when you're engaged in activities that are challenging, but still within your skill level. Activities that require concentration, creativity, and effort. Lyubomirsky presents research showing that people who regularly experience flow tend to be happier and more satisfied with their lives. Flow provides a sense of purpose and meaning, as well as an opportunity to develop and refine your skills. To cultivate more flow in your life, Lyubomirsky suggests identifying activities that naturally engage you and bring you joy. These can be hobbies, creative pursuits, work-related tasks, or physical activities. The key is to find activities that challenge you just enough to keep you engaged without overwhelming you. Once you've identified these activities, make a conscious effort to incorporate them into your routine. Set aside dedicated time to immerse yourself in these activities without distractions. This might mean turning off your phone, finding a quiet space, or setting specific goals for what you want to achieve. Lyubomirsky also discusses the importance of mindfulness in experiencing flow. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment without judgment or distraction. By cultivating mindfulness, you can enhance your ability to focus and engage deeply in whatever you're doing, increasing the likelihood of entering a flow state. Finally, Lyubomirsky emphasizes the importance of balancing flow with other aspects of your life. While flow is a powerful source of happiness, it's also essential to maintain a sense of balance and not become overly absorbed in any one activity to the detriment of other important areas of your life. Chapter 8. The Art of Savoring, Making the Most of Life's Pleasures. Savoring is the practice of fully appreciating and enjoying life's pleasures, both big and small. In this chapter, Lyubomirsky explores the art of savoring and how it can enhance your happiness. Savoring is about slowing down and taking the time to truly experience and enjoy the good things in life. It's about being mindful of the present moment and allowing yourself to fully immerse in the positive emotions that come with it. Lyubomirsky presents research showing that people who regularly practice savoring tend to be happier, more satisfied with their lives, and less likely to experience negative emotions like anxiety and depression. One of the key ways to savor is by practicing mindfulness. This means being fully present in the moment and paying attention to your sensory experiences, what you see, hear, smell, taste, and feel. For example, when you're eating a delicious meal, take the time to notice the flavors, textures, and aromas. When you're spending time with loved ones, focus on the joy and connection you feel. Another way to savor is by reminiscing about positive experiences. Lyubomirsky suggests keeping a journal where you record your favorite memories and revisit them regularly. This can help you relive the positive emotions associated with those experiences and reinforce your sense of gratitude and appreciation. Lyubomirsky also discusses the importance of anticipation in savoring. Anticipation is the act of looking forward to something positive, and it can enhance your happiness by prolonging the pleasure of the experience. For example, if you have a vacation coming up, take the time to plan and imagine all the fun things you'll do. This can increase your excitement and make the experience even more enjoyable. Finally, Lyubomirsky emphasizes the importance of sharing your positive experiences with others. When you share your joy with others, it not only enhances your own happiness, but also strengthens your social connections and fosters a sense of community. Chapter 9. Coping Strategies, Building Resilience in the Face of Adversity. No matter how hard we try to cultivate happiness, life will inevitably throw challenges our way. In this chapter, Lyubomirsky explores the importance of developing effective coping strategies to build resilience and maintain happiness in the face of adversity. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and maintain a positive outlook despite difficult circumstances. It's about finding ways to cope with stress, overcome challenges, and emerge stronger on the other side. Lyubomirsky presents research showing that resilient people are generally happier, healthier, and more successful than those who struggle to cope with adversity. They are better able to manage their emotions, maintain their relationships, and stay focused on their goals. One of the key strategies for building resilience is cognitive reappraisal, which involves changing the way you think about a situation to alter its emotional impact. For example, instead of seeing a setback as a failure, you can reframe it as a learning opportunity. This shift in perspective can help you stay positive and motivated, even in the face of challenges. Another important coping strategy is problem solving. Lyubomirsky suggests breaking down the challenges you face into manageable steps and developing a plan of action to address them. By taking proactive steps to solve your problems, you can reduce stress and regain a sense of control. Lyubomirsky also discusses the importance of social support in building resilience. Having a strong support network of friends, family, and colleagues can provide you with emotional support, practical assistance, and a sense of belonging. Don't be afraid to reach out to others when you need help and be willing to offer support in return. Finally, Lyubomirsky emphasizes the importance of self-care in building resilience. Taking care of your physical and mental well-being through regular exercise, healthy eating, adequate sleep, and relaxation techniques can help you stay strong and resilient in the face of adversity. Chapter 10, The Pursuit of Meaning, Finding Purpose and Fulfillment. In the final chapter of The How of Happiness, Lyubomirsky explores the pursuit of meaning and its role in creating a fulfilling and happy life. Meaning is the sense of purpose and direction that comes from living in alignment with your values and contributing to something greater than yourself. It's about finding activities and goals that give your life a sense of significance and fulfillment. Lyubomirsky presents research showing that people who have a strong sense of meaning in their lives tend to be happier, healthier, and more resilient than those who lack it. They are more likely to experience positive emotions, maintain strong relationships, and achieve their goals. One of the key ways to find meaning is by identifying your core values and aligning your actions with them. Lyubomirsky suggests taking the time to reflect on what truly matters to you and what you want to stand for in your life. Once you've identified your values, you can use them as a guide to make decisions and set goals that are meaningful and fulfilling. Another way to find meaning is by engaging in activities that contribute to the well-being of others. Lyubomirsky discusses the importance of acts of kindness, volunteering, and helping others in creating a sense of purpose and fulfillment. When you make a positive impact on the lives of others, you not only enhance their happiness, but also your own. Lyubomirsky also emphasizes the importance of pursuing meaningful goals. Whether it's advancing in your career, building a strong family, or making a difference in your community, having long-term goals that are aligned with your values can provide you with a sense of purpose and direction. Finally, Lyubomirsky discusses the role of spirituality in finding meaning. For many people, spiritual practices such as meditation, prayer, or connecting with nature can provide a sense of purpose and fulfillment. These practices can help you cultivate a deeper understanding of yourself and your place in the world. Conclusion: the path to lasting happiness. As we've explored in this summary, The How of Happiness by Sonja Lyubomirsky offers a comprehensive and research-based guide to creating lasting happiness. By understanding the science of happiness and implementing practical strategies, you can take control of your well-being and live a life filled with joy, purpose, and fulfillment. Remember that happiness is not a destination, but a journey. It's about making intentional choices every day that align with your values and bring you closer to the life you want to live. Whether it's practicing gratitude, nurturing relationships, cultivating optimism, or pursuing meaningful goals, the steps you take today can have a profound impact on your happiness for years to come. So start your journey to lasting happiness today. Embrace the power of positive habits, stay open to new experiences, and always remember that the pursuit of happiness is within your control.